What is up, YouTube people? Welcome to Jasmine TTV. There are quite a few new subscribers, and I just want to stop and say thank you guys to each and every one of you. Thank you guys for subscribing, for watching the videos. To my A1 Day Ones, thank you guys for always returning, for showing love and support to the channel. I appreciate y'all for real. Okay, for the newbies who don't know anything about me, I am Jasmine T, and I enjoy living abroad because I do not like living in America. Okay, that summarizes me. What I like to do on this channel, I like to motivate people to get up, get out, and do something, because how will you make it if you never even what? If you never even try, right? So that's enough of the pep talk, because your girl will go off on a tangent. Let's dive right into today's video. I just want to let you guys know that we're going to start out in this Airbnb, but we will venture out into the street momentarily. It's just that I have to wear a mask out in the street, and it's just easier for us to chit chat like this. So today I just want to summarize my time in Mexico. I guess give like an official goodbye to my time in Mexico, especially in Mexico City. One thing I did like about Mexico was that close proximity. It was just easy to pop home for just the smallest occasion, or maybe just because I wanted to, right? I could just do that, just go home for really a weekend if I wanted to. And I wasn't always able to do that living in Korea or Poland, for example. So that's really one positive thing about living here in Mexico. Spent majority of August in the States, but I did travel back here to Mexico on Sunday. I'm only here for a week, and I'm not in Mexico City. I'm actually in the town of Valle de Bravo. I come here. This is actually my second time here, but I come here for woodworking classes. So I actually take woodworking courses, and I am really enjoying myself. It has nothing to do with my job. It has nothing to do. It doesn't bring me any income at this point in my life. All right. But it's just something that I purely wanted to do for myself. And speaking of income, I do see the comments. All right. People say, you know, sis, how are you supporting yourself? What kind of job do you do? And I'm actually going to do a video to kind of show the progression or transition that I made from the first time that I left the States to now. So working that 9-to-5 job in a school in Korea teaching English, to my remote job now, this sweet freedom of Wi-Fi only that I have now. It's a beautiful thing, man, for real. So it's not a top secret situation at all. I'll definitely share that with you guys in a video coming soon. So I'm here in Valle de Bravo just for my hobby. Valle de Bravo is so different from Mexico City. You know, I didn't really visit a lot of cities or towns while I was here. That was my intention. I really just got, I guess, comfortable, because I felt like I was on an extended vacation. It was no secret, especially in the interviews that I did with other expats. I always said, you know, I feel like I'm on an extended vacation. I don't feel like I'm at home. For like the first 2 months, I was just chilling. And then the third month is when I started the business that I have now. And it's going quite well. So I was just really focused on that. When I started that, I was really just leaving my apartment for food, because I wasn't cooking. So that's why really I can only speak for Mexico City and my experience there, because I didn't really travel around too much, because I've been working on this business, and I've been ready to go back to Europe. Okay, so I'm still focused on that 2018 plan that I had of traveling around Europe, and I'm trying to make that a reality really, really soon. So your girl is ready. Like okay, I said, Mexico didn't feel like home to me, but I did definitely want to show you guys especially thriving Black Americans who were living here. And when I say thriving, I mean opening businesses. I remember I went to an entrepreneurial meetup, and just the people showcasing the different services and products that they've had, people who have been living here for years, people who plan to live here for years. So I definitely wanted you guys to see that perspective. And now there is another perspective that I have. So as you travel, you know, you'll get to learn about things that you like and don't like. And sometimes you'll come across some things that will make you say, you know, I ain't about this life. And I actually had those moments quite a few times in Mexico City where I was just like, you know what, this ain't it. Not for me, at least. And I will definitely share those with you. Like I say, there are plenty of pros, the people, the weather, the proximity for me personally to the U.S., to my home, to see people. But there are quite a few things. We'll do 5, okay? One of the next videos will be the 5 things that made me say I ain't about this life, or the 5 things that I disliked about Mexico City in particular, okay? That's kind of like, I guess, my summary of Mexico. I really don't have too much to say about it. I'm just really enjoying my time in Valle de Bravo. I really don't have too much to say that I haven't already said in the other videos. If you guys do have questions about my time here or questions about traveling in general or expat life in general, feel free to drop those comments in the comment box below. And if you have questions for me, like one-on-one, feel free to go to jasminetv.com. I do have consultations that you can book, and you can read testimonials of what people have had to say about those consultations. I've had quite a few at this point, so there should be quite a few testimonials on the page. So yeah, I said that I will only be talking in here, and I'm going to show you guys like Valle de Bravo streets, all right, so you guys can see the vibe of Valle de Bravo. I really like it. It is small town vibes, and it's actually called Pueblo Magico, I believe, so Magic City, which of course made me think of the strip club at first. I'm going to show you guys a glimpse of Valle de Bravo, aka Magic City. Only thing about Valle de Bravo are these heels, man. But I did have a friend walk up with me. We struggled together, bruh. So the tacos were really good. They were also huge, as you may have noticed. Apparently I ordered double, which I don't know how I did that, which also means I was charged double, but it's all good. Tacos were really, really good, like I said, and I'll probably come back before I leave Valle de Bravo. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JasmineT_TV, and I'm going back to my Airbnb and going to sleep. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.